What's going on, guys? Wolfie here, and as you can probably see from the title, I think I might have found an upgrade for the FTX Mauler. So a problem a lot of us have with these is that the gearboxes strip, and what I've had happen, well, it happened once. I got this car off Zing Zing, got it out the box, and it was already like that, unfortunately. But I've also had the exact same problem happen with this, but basically the gearbox strips itself, and it's not even the gears that strip, it's like the pin that connects the gears to the shaft snaps. The bit of the gear that it slots into. So I spotted this on AliExpress. I managed to find it on UK eBay. It was a bit more expensive, but only took like a week to get here instead of having to wait like a month. And it doesn't look the best quality. You might be able to see the wobble on that there, but I'm hoping it should be okay. It's not meant to fit this car specifically, but it looks identical. So what I'm going to do is take the original gearbox out of the car and then see if everything matches up, and if everything does line up, hopefully I'll be able to throw this in the car. Fingers crossed. It's all metal gears on the inside, so hopefully it should last a bit longer than the stock one does. Anyway, I'm gonna take the gearbox out of the car and then I'll show you guys the two gearboxes next to each other, and fingers crossed they will fit. So I've taken both the gearboxes apart. I've put the motor on the new one, and they do seem to be pretty much identical, apart from one being full metal and one having plastic gears and plastic housing. Now, I don't know if I can do this, but those holes do seem like they're going to line up. So I'm going to see if I can chuck it in the chassis, and then fingers crossed this should work. So if this does work, this didn't actually cost much more, if it even was more, than the standard gearbox. So if this does work, this might be a good upgrade. So I might throw this video up before I've managed to have a test run, but I will obviously, if it does work, I will obviously keep you guys updated. Just check that the shafts will fit. Yeah, the shafts look like they'll fit perfectly. So the tolerances aren't great on it, but as I said, I'd rather have something that's a bit sloppy but can take the abuse of running a brushless 3S system than have to buy these every 5 minutes and maybe have better tolerances. But what I might do is, if this is too sloppy, I might just take the gears out of this one, the metal gears, and throw it into here, see if everything lines up better, because the spur gear is fine being plastic, it's held up fine, there's no wear at all on this. But for now, I'm going to see if this will fit in. Maybe in future I might have to make a hybrid of them both, but it seems like it'll work at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can get everything hooked up. I'm going to throw everything all together. So as you guys can see, that is fit in there perfectly. Looks pretty good as well with the anodized red. It looks like everything lines up properly as well. So I've just sort of thrown everything in. I'm going to need to Loctite these because it's metal on metal. But I've just thrown everything in. I'm going to turn my transmitter on. My receiver isn't actually like attached down properly or anything, but got the steering, got rear steering, and it's going the wrong direction, but everything works. Let me just reverse these two, strip my steering off, but that is working perfectly. I'll turn that around so you guys can see. Oh, don't need a gyro for a crawler, but
check that out. So quiet and smooth as well. The low speed modulation on those Fusion motors is crazy. But yeah, so far it looks like this is gonna work. Look at that. But yeah, hopefully, as long as that holds up properly, this should work great. So I'm gonna have to stop filming now. You can see that spare gear is a bit wobbly, but it keeps mesh fine. It's got constant drive. So we'll just have to see how it goes, and fingers crossed this all works out. So I'm gonna have to figure out a time to take for a test drive. I'm gonna have to leave it there for now. I might post this video as is and do an update of crawling with it, but that might be a good upgrade. So I'll post a screenshot of the listing for this, so you guys can have a look and buy one if you want. And either in a minute in this video or the next video, I'll post an update of me driving with it, and I'm gonna absolutely thrash it to see if it can deal with the abuse that the plastic ones can't. But yeah, I'm gonna say bye for now, guys. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll either see you in a minute or in the next video.